Back, and we're talking with Colleen Murphy. She's the mom of Staff Sergeant Amy Seyboth Tirador, who was from Colony and is the first female soldier in the area who was killed in Iraq, died in Iraq, and the baffling circumstances surrounding her death. Colleen, we were talking off the air, and you find out it was 3 months ago today that Amy died.
Yes.
And you're kind of trying to find out what happened. What has that been like, and what's the Army saying what happened to her, because she was found dead of a gunshot wound to the back of the head on an Army base? What's the explanation been given to you for that?
They don't give an explanation. They just say that the investigation is ongoing, and that when the case is closed, that's when we'll find out the information. We did have a conference call with the medical examiner that gave the autopsy,
Mm-hmm.
and she wasn't attacked. She didn't have any broken bones. She basically was in perfect form, other than the gunshot wound, is what we're told, and from the medical examiner. And in the medical examiner's opinion, this is not of the CID that does the investigation,
Mm-hmm.
but in his opinion, it would have been suicide. So that's just one person's opinion. That's not an official statement.
So he told you that it was his opinion that Amy had killed herself.
Yes.
That she had shot herself in the back of the head.
That she had committed suicide.
Was she was found? Where was she found on the base? Wasn't she walking? Give me some more of the circumstances behind it.
Well, the last circumstance I got was that she was at her CHU, which is the unit that they stay in.
Yeah.
Amy and Mickey stay in, and that she was there at 4:30 after her shift, and Mickey had a buddy there, and they spoke in the CHU for a little bit. Mickey and Amy spoke outside the CHU for a little bit, and then about 5:30, Amy went walking off.
Mm-hmm.
And the next time they found her was 17 hours later, shot in the head, in this type of room, and that's all they give us.
I know this is painful for you, and
that's okay.
I'm just trying to get some of this stuff out there,
Right.
the details of this. What M16 sidearm? What have they told you? What kind of weapon was used? Any of that?
They have not confirmed anything. Amy's pistol, 9mm,
Mm-hmm.
was still on her strap, alongside her body, with one shell casing.
Mm-hmm.
By the gun. There was gun residue on Amy's hands. Now I say plural because when I was told that, I asked them, I said, "Are you telling me one hand or two hands?" No, this was plural. There was gun residue on both hands. But that also has to be investigated. When was the last time she shot her gun? And was there a reason for it? When was the last time it was cleaned? In my opinion, to look at this situation where they found Amy, how they found her, one gunshot wound, it would look absolutely like a suicide, perfectly. But I believe this was a set-up, premeditated murder.
You believe that your daughter was murdered, killed?
It wasn't friendly fire. She was absolutely
not
murdered.
an accident,
No.
not suicide.
Nope.
That for whatever reason, maybe for some reason she was set up and it made to look like she killed herself.
I absolutely 100% believe that, and I believe that if some of the truth comes out, that's what will come out. I do not believe that I'll ever know who pulled that trigger. I don't think we'll ever get that deep. But I do believe that this was premeditated, and she was taken out for whatever reason, there's a lot of different reasons that could play into that, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Whether it be her job, finding out information, crossing somebody's path. I mean, who knows? There could be a lot of scenarios there.
You know what's probably in my thought balloon right now? The husband, Mickey. I haven't heard a lot from him. Is there a suspicion there that he knows something or that he had anything to do with this? Or
Well, Mickey at this point right now chooses to be left alone and to grieve alone. And, of course, he's stationed out in Fort Lewis in Washington, so he's on the other side of the country.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not making today about Mickey. I'm making today about Amy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's down the road. That's another day. And
Let me
another
ask you this
chapter.
then. Let me ask you this then. Has he given you any information that would
Nothing.
lean you one way or another to believing what happened to Amy in that Army base?
No, Mickey says she did not commit suicide.
Okay, so he said
Mickey,
that.
Yes, Mickey
So he doesn't buy that.
insists that she did not commit suicide.
Okay, fair enough. So I'm curious about this because they did give you Amy pretty quickly, right? After.
Oh, yes. Mickey was off the base in 5 hours. Right after they found her, Mickey was gone in 5 hours. Amy's body took 2 hours for an autopsy, which is a pretty quick time.
So a soldier's found shot dead in a room, and they've got her ready to go and shipped back home in 2 hours?
Yeah. Yep.
We'll take a break here. We're talking with Colleen Murphy. She's the mom of Staff Sergeant Amy Seyboth Tirador, and we're going to talk about Amy coming on the other side to let people get to know her a little bit better.
Yeah.
I'm Al Roney, 810 WGY.